So this is Dragon Fantasy Book 2. I've already lost my voice even though PAX started in negative 30 minutes. It's our 16-bit sequel to our original game, Dragon Fantasy Book 1, which was an 8-bit style RPG, and that was on iOS, Mac, and PC. And we're happy to announce that we've been pub funded by Sony, so the new one is launching on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita, and that'll be in early 2013, right? Yeah. I can't remember what year it is. So it's a much more dynamic game than the previous game in the series. Characters move around, monsters are on the maps. We've got, obviously much higher fidelity graphics than the original. We decided after the first game, which was very well received, that we'd really done as much of the 8-bit style that we really could without really cheating. So we decided to move straight on to 16-bit style, and I love doing overlays and particle effect kind of things, so it's been a lot of fun for us to build it. Right now, the main hero of the series, Ogden, is walking around with Pirate Bill, who is based on Bill, our producer, and he's fighting our signature enemies, some rock monsters, which are, in this demo, I think all the enemies are rock monsters except for there's a bird. And in a moment, he's going to be fighting our big first boss, who will be introduced shortly. Let's see, the game's multiplayer, so you'll be able to play with up to 4 people on, I don't know, Wi-Fi, is that the plan? Internet multiplayer? Okay, internet multiplayer. So the way it works is each player in the party can move around independently, and if they're within a certain range, they'll automatically fight together. And if they're outside of that range, they can choose to walk into the battle and join it. We'll be having Coliseum battles and stuff too for more free-form multiplayer. But you can really experience the whole story of the game from start to finish in multiplayer. At least that's our intention. Yeah, let's see. What else should I tell them about? I have not practiced my pitch yet this morning, so and you can edit that part out, right? Yeah. So this is Ragnarok. Ragnarok is our first boss. She's a very lovely woman, and if it's totally random what her attacks are right now, but sometimes she will jump up and down and spawn a lot of rock monsters. They'll come running in from the sides, and that happens a lot in our battle system. We'll have like dozens of enemies show up, all mob you all at once, and they can join at any time. So he killed her before that happened, but now we get to see the ship battles, which are coming up. Which just film that for a second. I got to think about what to say.
No problem.
Yeah.
No, this is me.
Oh, and this is our elevator. The elevator made me so happy to make because I was like, oh, it's like Metroid elevators. Or, yeah. Yeah. So this is the pirate ship. The characters are all traveling with a band of pirates after the events of the first book. And so we're going to head out. Mode 7 style travel sequences, and then they're attacked by the Empire. So we have ship battles, and Bill's going to load a cannonball. So there's only a few cannonballs on the ship. They were out of ammo, but they were loading that ammo cart, which is why they were fighting Ragnarok earlier. And turns out Ragnarok, being a giant rock monster, actually laid a bunch of eggs in the ammo cart. So, oh, talk to her. So when he defeats them, he'll be able to subdue them and pick them up and toss them in the cannon, thus inventing an all-new style of ship-to-ship warfare, where you send monsters over to the other side and they make life unpleasant for the other people. And we're going to really do a lot with that in the game over the course of the game. There'll be cannon upgrades, and you'll be able to use different type of rock monsters for different effects.
So you said this will be coming out sometime next year?
Yeah, early next year. First quarter is when we're targeting.
Okay. Great. Well, thanks for letting us check it out. And
Thank you.
We'll look out for it next year.
Yeah.
Thank you.